Hi, this is Kristin Peterson. I am the artist behind Altered Estates Studio, and I am here working again in my graphics journal. I thought I would grab this super yummy piece of underpaper and add this into my book here. I am actually going to use my double tack. This is super nice, easy to use. It is a permanent adhesive, ultra thin, like won't bulk up. So if you want to do layering of collage or something like that, like this is great. You can also use it for obviously paper, but also fabric, plastics, and the nice thing is it's super easy to use, ready to go, and easy to cut. So just a couple quick little tidbits about that mounting tack. The other thing I've found that has been nice is that I can use it for things that maybe I wouldn't want to use a glue stick for, or if I were avoiding using matte medium, that might also be, this is a great substitute. This Dura is super fun to use. This happens to be the transparent. It is transparent or semi-transparent. I am using the matte film. This has been super fun to kind of work on. And again, I said it was translucent, so I decided I would do a little image transfer using words out of a magazine to kind of a bridge, I guess, between my underpaper and the plastic page. So yes, I'm going to use a little matte medium, put this down on my page. So essentially you'll be able to see some of the words behind it, but maybe not necessarily read all of it. So I was waiting for that to dry completely, my image transfer, and I still have that piece out. So I thought I'd throw a little paint on it. And now, like I said, if you're not familiar with image transfers, that was just clean, clear water that I essentially put onto the area that I am doing the image transfer. And if you're lucky, you can get that to pull in one solid piece. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So, but I'll set that aside and let that dry. And I'm going to circle back to this Dura piece that I was working on. I know it accepts, like I said, pencil. You can use paint, charcoal, colored pencils. Super awesome. I'm not sure it was great with my distress inks, but that's okay. I also used a little bit of Brusho, and because I'm going to essentially put all of this together, I decided I would catch the drips onto my page below. This is one way that I like to incorporate pieces together, is to kind of use the same color onto whatever I'm adding as well as whatever will be underneath. I decided to continue layering up my Dura piece that I'm going to be adding, and this happens to be a water-based spray paint. Can be used indoors, outdoors, easy cleanup. I did overspray just a bit, so where the matte medium was, I was able to wash off, but again, I just talked about incorporating colors, so the extra gray will be just fine on there. We'll get this trimmed down just a little bit, add into my page. I'm just kind of looking at composition, and like I said, the Dura, I also discovered you could go ahead and run this through the typewriter, which was super fun. And so, like I said, I did a little typing on it, and now I'm just cutting off portions of what I typed, and we'll get ready to add both of those pieces into my book. So again, using my double stick mounting film for my extra kind of collage piece with the spray paint and the typed words. The one thing I would caution, I did realize that the Dura is erasable. So if you get a little carried away, definitely easily erase. As I said, I did erase maybe a word or two, which is a good to know ahead of time here. But just blending things in just a little bit, using a little bit of washi tape, and again, kind of looking at my composition. The other thing I used was this computer graphics film. Let me tell you, I had that vintage picture of these kiddos and some ledger paper that I thought would be super fun. And so I ran those through my printer. I just happen to have a regular inkjet printer, which I'm sure most of you do as well. I love adding these little kiddos into my books and journals, and this is actually even better than transparencies because it's a sticky back. You just have to peel it off and you can add those in. There was something super nice about being able to add that in without having to, mount it or glue it, something like that. So I believe that those also come in transparent. I picked the white, but you can kind of choose. I think that there's a couple different choices for you for the computer graphics. So you can pick and choose what you would like, but happen to really love printing on that. I've had a great time printing on different surfaces, and these were really ideal for mixed media. Adding them in, easy to use, loved it. So the other thing, I had put this down, my typed words. I had a piece at the top and a kind of a piece at the bottom, and then I wasn't so sure about my composition, so I actually peeled this one back up. Thank goodness my paper was old, and it peeled away just fine. We'll go ahead and actually just add it down here to the bottom, which I really liked even better. And we'll call that a day. And it still stuck really nice, even after I had it down once. And again, all the film, the pages, the Dura, everything takes pencil marks, crayon, colored pencils, all of that really nicely. It's actually really nice to use and draw on. I really liked it. I thought that pink on my underpaper was a smidge bright, so we'll go ahead and push that back just a little bit here and continue on with our collaging here and get this page finished up for you. And a little more washi tape. Like what I have so far between the letters and the different types of paper, and you knew I was going to have to circle back and grab me a little piece of this ledger that I had printed off. I'm just kind of gathering my size, and again, this cuts really nice, trims easy, and then again, you can just peel off and then stick into your book or your journal, whatever you happen to be doing here. And I say that, oh, yep, there I go. Got that little edge there, but super easy, very nice to work with. And you can see the print quality was super nice. And here's my page. Thanks so much for watching. It truly had a great time, and I really love all of these products. Thank you.